Governor Moino takes delivery of new Airbus to boost Ibom Air fleet. Itinerary to mark 1-year anniversary of Umoino as governor released. Mary Slazor Akanglo Foundation donates to multi-birth mothers. Plus, latest Guinness World Record breaker from Akwa Ibom accorded grand reception. Details of these and other stories in a moment. A very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us on the news at 7. I am Uyoko Uswa. Ibom Airline has given a boost to its air fleet with an additional Airbus A220-300 series. The aircraft, with registration number 5NCDA, made its maiden flight from the Victor Atta International Airport, Uyo, to Lagos, with the state governor, Pastor Umoino, and members of the state exco. Our government house reporter, Patience John, tells us more.
The aircraft, being the first in the series of 10 new Airbus products acquired for the Akwa Ibom State-owned airline, the Ibom Air, was received with The Airbus made its flight after due checks and certification by relevant aviation authorities. Fielding questions from Government House correspondent at the Victor Atta International Airport, Governor Moino expressed delight with the new feat recorded by the state-owned airline and commended the Captain Fonudom-led management team for the distinction of Ibom Air in Nigeria's aviation industry. Governor Moino expressed optimism that with the performance of Ibom Air, Akwa Ibom State may soon become the West Africa regional aviation hub.
Wonderful, lovely experience on a Boeing. It was a good experience, and 10 of them are coming. This is just the first, and they will begin to come so that we can make this a regional hub. It's been a good experience. I'd like to thank Ibom Air, the MD, Captain Udom, the Chief Operating Officer, all of the team in Ibom Air for doing an excellent job. We're proud of them.
Pastor Moino reaffirmed the acquisition of 10 new aircraft by the state government as full purchase and not lease, assuring that the remaining 9 aircraft will be delivered accordingly.
We're proud to be Akwa Ibomite. We're the first state in this country to fully own an aircraft, not leasing, not wet, not dry, but this is our asset.
Patience Joe, AKBC News.
The College of Permanent Secretaries in Akwa Ibom State has 12 new members. This follows the swearing in of the new members by Governor Moino at Government House Banquet Hall, where he charged them to bring in new ideas that will further develop the state. Our Government House reporter, Patience John, tells us more.
The newly sworn-in permanent secretaries took oath of office and that of allegiance.
Government
Governor Moino charged them to be innovative and advance the cause of governance to Akwa Ibom people by working in tandem with the Arise agenda of the present administration.
Put in application for things that will affect the lives of the ordinary Akwa Ibom people. Not for us to be doing this jamboree of going for meetings after meetings, and those meetings do not translate to the work that we are doing. I say this to you as brand new permanent secretaries so you can understand how I react to things. A lot of people have criticized me for not approving memos, not approving travels. I hardly travel myself, except it's important. And so please don't follow that cue. You are brand new, come with fresh ideas, come with innovation. I will put money to pursue your ideas. I am convinced that you are all in sync with the urgency we attach to fulfilling our campaign promises based on the focal point of our RISE agenda. And we expect you, as the administrative heads of the different ministries you will be assigned, to ensure full implementation of our vision. But let me assure everyone that government investment must yield dividend to Akwa Ibom people.
Governor Moino also directed the Ibom Power, Ibom Microfinance, Akwa Savings in Loans and other such government investment to send in the report to AKBC before the end of June this year.
All major parastatals of government, such as Ibom Power, Ibom Microfinance, Akwa Savings and Loans, and other such government investment must send in their report to the Akwa Ibom Investment Corporation on or before the end of June. It is shocking that almost a year into this administration, I have not received reports from these parastatals, and none have been sent to AKBC. Let me assure everyone that government investment must yield dividend to Akwa Ibom people. I will not succumb to those blackmails. We will review your operations. Where we need to take actions against you, we will take those actions. And we must not assume that public office is our personal estate and that we can do whatever we like. It will not happen under my watch.
Patience John, AKBC News.
Meanwhile, all major parastatals of government, including the Ibom Power Company, Ibom Fadama Microfinance Bank, Akwa Savings and Loans Limited, and other such government investments, are to tender their reports to the Akwa Ibom Investment Corporation, AKBC, on or before the end of June 2024. The state governor, Pastor Moino, gave the directive while addressing newly sworn-in permanent secretaries at the Government House Uyo Monday. According to the governor, it was shocking that almost 1 year of his administration, he was yet to receive any report from any of the government investment agencies to be at par with their operations with a view to forging the way forward. Governor Eno, who emphasized the need for transparency and accountability in public office, said such parastatals and departments are government investments and must be subjected to periodic reviews. He advised public office holders to resist the temptation of approaching government business as private estates, saying such attitude was unacceptable. While decrying the practice of attacking government when operational reviews are demanded from such parastatals, the governor charged public office holders to be accountable in all their engagements or resign from such office, since according to him, government investment must yield dividends to Akwa Ibom people. The Ibiam Ibom State Constituency Representative in the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Mr. Moses Essien, has defected from the Young Progressives Party, YPP, to the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Mr. Essien made his defection public at Tuesday's plenary. Explaining the rationale behind his defection, the Ibiam Ibom lawmaker cited division in the party and what he described as shaky party structure. Still to come, Mary Slazo Akanglo Foundation donates to multi-birth mothers. Latest Guinness World Record breaker from Akwa Ibom. accorded grand reception. Those and more after the break. Stay with us.
This is our home, where we all belong. The place where life is beautiful. The peaceful ambience we enjoy when we live together in unity and love. It's all man and you know. We go stand together, we go make them better. We be brothers and sisters, no matter where we day. It's all man and you know. No matter where we day, we are one. Let's live together in peace and harmony.
It's so good to have you back. If you're just joining us, this is AKBC 45 News at 7. Moving on to other stories now, Akwa Ibom State Government has released the itinerary for celebration of the 1-year anniversary of Pastor Moino as Governor of Akwa Ibom State. The activities began Monday with the swearing-in of new permanent secretaries and Executive Council ministerial reviews. Workers' Day celebration is billed for today, May 1 at 11 o'clock in the morning, to be followed by Government House Monthly Covenant Service at 6 o'clock in the evening. The inauguration of 3.3 kilometer Irwa Road, inauguration of emergency intervention works at Collapsed Afiansa Road, will take place on Friday, May 3 by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, while the foundation laying for the construction of the local government chairman's official residence in Eket holds same day by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. On May 16, the state government will move to inaugurate the 160 meters span Ntoide Koramba Bridge with 800 meters approach road in Oborokara local government area at 11 o'clock in the morning. May 17 is billed for the inauguration of Primary Health Center Ikonkwo by 11 o'clock in the morning and the Christ the King Model Primary School, Wellington Bassey Way, as well as the Iwet Model Primary School by 11 o'clock in the morning. The opening and inauguration of the Governing Council of the Dakada Skills Acquisition Center is billed for May 20 at noon. The inauguration of 1.8 kilometer Paul Ekpo Crescent, 1 kilometer Emmanuel Ekun Avenue, and 0.8 kilometer Obodemem Street will take place same day by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. On May 24, there will be inauguration of primary health centers Udud, Inseretai and Oboyi Korita in Seribum local government areas. The state government has also scheduled inauguration of 8.5 kilometer A-side internal security road phase 2 of the Victor Wata International Airport, parallel taxiway and rapid exit for May 25 by 11 a.m., while the inauguration of phase 1 of the Arise Compassionate Homes holds by 2 p.m. same day. The first anniversary Thanksgiving service is slated for May 26 by 10 a.m. The itinerary also indicates that Children's Day celebration will take place May 27 at 11 o'clock in the morning. The commissioning of expansion of 24 kilometer Oran Road from Ring Road 3 to Victor Wata International Airport Gate at 1 p.m. to be followed the inauguration of the rehabilitation work and street lights on D-Line Await Housing Estate, Uyo, is scheduled for 2 p.m. while Media Pally takes place by 4 p.m. same day on May 28th. The 1-year anniversary will climax on May 29 with a statewide broadcast by the Governor, Pastor Moino, by 6 o'clock in the morning, while celebration proper will take place at Uyo Township Stadium at 10 in the morning. A non-governmental organization, Mary Slazor Akanglo Foundation, has donated the sum of 30,000 naira each to 250 mothers of multiple birth children. The event held at the Governor's Office Annex, Willington Basiwe, Uyo. Aaron Paul completes the story.
Mary Slazer Kanglo Foundation is known for giving support to multiple birth children and adults, the widows, less privileged, and students. The foundation gathered 250 mothers of triplets and other multiple births to empower with startup packs for small businesses so as to cater for their children. Presenting the packages to the mothers, the president, Mary Slazer Kanglo Foundation, Dr. Gloria, said the event was to give cash of 30,000 naira each to the 250 invited beneficiaries and others to assist them start something in order to cushion the effect of economic hardship that is biting hard on people. Dr. Ode said the foundation from time to time brings succor to the less privileged as done by Mary Slazer, advising the beneficiaries to make judicious use of the money. The erstwhile commissioner commended Governor Moino and wife patience for touching lives of the vulnerable people as well as the elderly.
Most people to know the difference, everything out of passion and commitment. So for themselves, we know what to do with parents and our people. So we know we keep like go. You see that in that. And you know the people keep blessed. You see that in them. I think we look at now, you know that now already. Then you see that in twins, you know, so
the coordinator of Mary Slazer Kanglo Foundation, Mrs. Jane Essien, said the foundation was established with the sole aim of giving back to the society in line with the governor's passion towards the vulnerable and the less privileged.
So this foundation is poised to duplicate the good works of Mary Slazer and even more than that in our contemporary society today. To reach the multiple birth children and parents, to give them the necessary help.
The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Mrs. Margaret Eden, thanked Dr. Ode for her magnanimity in empowering so many people in these hard times, saying her kind is way and prayed God to bless her. The beneficiaries appreciated Dr. Ode for her generosity, describing her as Mary Slazer of this generation.
Since 2nd December last year, and I was blessed, my family was blessed.
Paul, AKBC News.
It was a moment of joy as friends and family turned up to celebrate Udwak Nanga, popularly known as MC Calculus, a graduate of Electrical and Electronics Engineering of the Akwa State Polytechnic, Ikot Osura, the longest lessons in mathematics. The event was organized by founder and co-founder of King's Kids Christian International School, located at number 14J, Samidem Street, Ewit Housing Estate, Uyo.
The event began with a roadwork to celebrate the success of Udwak Nanga as he broke the Guinness World Record. Speaking, the project supervisor and sponsor of this exercise, Professor Etamudo Essien, who is the founder of King's Kids Christian International School, appreciated Mr. Nanka for being an eye-opener to his peers. Professor Odoasin expressed happiness for his success.
Nanga, God has promoted him because he recognizes God, and he combines that recognition with studying lifelongly, and today we are celebrating it.
The rector at Akwa State Polytechnic, Barrister Moses Umobon, represented by the deputy rector of the institution, Lionel Kuka, commended Mr. Nanka on his achievements and encouraged him to do more in life.
What you have done is to demystify mathematics. Mathematics is something that many students run away from primary, secondary, higher institutions, and they believe that it is very, very difficult.
Mr. Udwak Nanka, popularly known as MC Calculus, appreciated God for the grace given to him to succeed the math-a-thon exercise. He appreciated Professor Odoasin and wife Dr. Cecilia for giving him the platform to showcase his talent and thanked everyone for the support.
I always tell people that when God's in your case becomes a briefcase. And so today, we come out triumphantly, not because of me, because of us. Not because of me, because of God. Not because of me, but because it's never too late to be anywhere.
Goodwill messages were received from various groups and organizations who thronged the venue to celebrate him, including the Permanent Secretary, Pastor Ekarika, Essay to Governor Mr. Nyekeme Fimba, Dean of Students, Akwa State Polytechnic, Mr. Nsikak Atai, and the National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, NAPS, among others. The event also featured cultural display. AKBC News.
Friends, family members and staff of AKBC, as well as other sympathizers, joined the head legal unit, director of the AKBC, Barrister Peter Awan, to bid farewell to his mother, Deaconess Grace Willie Awan, who died at 81. The funeral of the octogenarian was conducted by the Apostolic Church Nigeria, Efoi District, at Government Primary School Efoi in Esereke. Udwak Okbosen completes the story.
Speaking on the topic, who do you work with? The officiating minister, Apostle Etande, who is the field superintendent of the Apostolic Church, AKBC, urged Christians to work with God at all times, no matter the condition, status, or position in the society.
Whom do you work with? Afo Asaraya Niomo. I'm born of us. Asaraya was.
According to the biography, late Deaconess Grace Aman was a teacher by calling, a leader by inspiration, a disciplinarian, and a mentor. The octogenarian was further described as a pragmatic business member in her heyday and a rallying personality in the church. The funeral attracted some government officials, including the Commissioner for Science and Technology, Professor Imamufat, who represented the Governor, Umaino, and the Vice Chairman, Transition Committee, Okanafan Local Government Area, Dr. Ubang Jana, who expressed sadness of their bereavement.
I, however, urge you to take solace in the fact that your late mother-in-law lived to see you rise to positions of public trust and responsibility.
The event featured set of rites by wives of pastors in the Apostolic Church, tributes and condolences from the AKBC, choral renditions, hymns, thanksgiving, and prayer for the bereaved family. Late Deaconess Aman is survived by children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, In-laws, among other relatives, include Barrister Peter Awan.
My dear mother, she was a good woman, good mother, a cordial relation. She will praise it. We have lost everything good about her. I will pray that God preserves her soul.
It's my joy that all of us are complete and alive and doing well to do that farewell.
No matter how old somebody gets, when you lose a loved one, you will have to feel it. But we are happy that she lived a good life. She lived well. She knew God, and so she's going to be with the Lord.
AKBC News.
The federal government has declared today, Wednesday, May 1, as public holiday to mark this year's Workers' Day. The declaration was contained in a statement issued Tuesday in Abuja by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Interior, Dr. Aishetu Gogo Ndayoko, for the Minister in Dr. Olubimi Tunjojo. Dr. Tunjojo reiterated the need for excellence, efficiency and equity in all spheres of labor, reaffirming President Bola Tinubu's administration's commitment to fostering a culture of innovation, productivity and inclusivity in the workplace. While acknowledging the contribution of workers, he called for proactive measures to mitigate the adverse effects of climate change through synergy in the implementation of sustainable practices and policies that promote well-being in the workplace and in building a nation guided by the principles of integrity, diligence and compassion. The minister also urged Nigerians to remain committed to the present administration's renewed hope agenda and wished workers a happy celebration. And that's the size of our package. But before we go, another look at the stories that made the headlines. Ibom Airlines has given a boost to its fleet with an additional Airbus A220-300 series. The aircraft with registration number 5NCDA made its maiden flight from the Victor Wata International Airport, Uyo, to Lagos with the state governor, Pastor Omoyeno, and members of the state exco. We also brought you a report that a non-governmental organization, Mary Slessor Akanglo Foundation, has donated a sum of 30,000 naira each to 250 mothers of multiple birth children. And that's it for 7. There'll be more news at noon.